Now, if you clicked on this video, you're probably wanting to know where to buy a Reborn doll. So I'll get into that. Now, obviously Reborn dolls are very expensive. They can be anywhere from about $200 to $5,000, and then silicones can be over $2,000 usually. Maybe at the lowest, like $800. So very expensive. And in another part of the video, I'll put in where to get Reborn-like dolls that are factory-made dolls by real artists that are not scams at all. And I'll also, in this video, say where to avoid buying Reborn dolls at. So, if you have the money for a Reborn doll, you saved up your money, and you want to buy a real Reborn doll, the number one place I would say to go is reborns.com, since that has a bunch of artists all over that you can buy a doll from, and they put it out every day, new Reborn dolls. Now, other ones, there are definitely a lot of websites where you can buy dolls that are from, a lot of them are on YouTube as well, so you can watch their YouTube videos. I know a good one is Reborns of Jess. Hers are usually 500-ish euros. I don't know how many that is in American dollars. Probably about 550 to 600 American dollars. So that's not too bad. There's Aaliyah's Playborn World. Those ones are usually for younger collectors, but those are still nice. Theirs are about $500 to $600. They also do toddler ones as well. It took me a minute, but I got a little list here of a few ones that I know are definitely very good. Keepsake Cuties Nursery. I don't know if they have a YouTube or not, but I definitely know they're good. Little Mouse Nursery. She has a YouTube called Kelly Maple. I used to watch her as a little kid all the time, so I know that she's very good. Cuddle Cubs Nursery for silicone dolls. They have pretty affordable silicone dolls if you're looking, for silicone dolls. They're about $1,200 for their less realistic ones, and then $2,000 for their hyper realistic ones. And then Kits to Cradles Nursery. She has a reborns.com and a website, I believe. And yeah, she does. And she does silicone dolls. She does full body silicone, partial silicone, and cuddle silicone, I believe. And if you don't know what that is, I'll do a separate video on the different types of silicone dolls. And then she also does regular ones as well, just vinyl dolls. And then Pumpkin Doodle Babies. They are great. They have all different types of dolls, toddlers, everything. Now I'll get into the part of the video where I tell you all the kind of cheaper, more budget options for kind of Reborn-like dolls. Okay, so I made a list of, don't mind all the cracks I have on it, I made a list of all the budget Reborns that are perfect for a new collector, or maybe you just really can't afford a real Reborn doll, because I mean, they're expensive. I know I have to save up for a long time to be able to buy one. So these are some great ones. So first we have Paradise Galleries. I'll insert a little photo of kind of what their dolls look like. I don't currently have one, but I was wanting to get one because they're adorable, and they have sales super often. Like, I feel like everything's always on sale. Their dolls range from about $50 to $100-ish. And they are super cute. Like, they will have preemie babies to about 22-inch babies. I know one time they had a 25-inch toddler doll, and that was amazing. I unfortunately did not get my hands on that one, but I wish I did. Second, we have Ash and Drake. They're also great. They're a little bit more expensive, about $100 to $200, but they also have some really awesome feature ones. They have like ones that breathe and have a heartbeat, or can even hold your finger. And they even have partial silicone dolls as well, for only like about $200, which is really nice. I'll put a little photo of one of the partial silicone Ash and Drake dolls right there. They're super cute. So those ones are definitely good. And then Adora doll. Those ones are really nice. I recently learned about them. I'd say they're probably for the younger collector, but I mean, anyone can get one. Here's what they look like. And then this one the next one really isn't like Reborn like dolls. She has real Reborn dolls, and that would be Tori's Reborn Dolls. Definitely check her out on YouTube. And she has real Reborn authentic dolls that come with the COA, which means Certificate of Authenticity. And hers are only about $150. I know she just released a new one that's about a 3-month size doll, and that one's adorable. I've been really wanting to get it. Then next we have Berger dolls. I know I had these as a little kid. They're probably one of the cheapest options. They're about $20 to $70. I think you're able to get them at Walmart, but I'm not completely sure. But those are a great option if you really just want a Reborn-like doll but are really on a tight budget. Then lastly, we have silicone snuggle babies. If you're looking for an authentic silicone doll, this is the place to go. I think their silicone dolls, they're usually on sale. They have an Etsy shop, and they usually range from about $60 for like a mini, like 8-inch one, to about $500 for a 22-inch one. You can get Drinking Wet as well. She's just a really nice lady that makes her own kits for the dolls and everything. So I've been wanting to get one of those as well because those are really nice. And those are all amazing options if you're looking for a budget Reborn. Definitely look those all up, check them out, because I really recommend them. Now I'm going to get into the websites that you should definitely avoid and how to kind of spot a scam. People get scammed all the time with Reborn dolls, which is really sad, because how these scams basically work is they'll show a photo of a very beautiful art doll that costs thousands of dollars, and you see it and you're like, oh my gosh, that's amazing, and it's only like $100 or something like that. So you buy it and you either get sent nothing, they steal your money, or you get something that looks literally nothing like the photo, which is really sad. And how they do it, when they do send you a doll, is they will steal the artist's sculpt. Like, there's a lady named Ping Lao, and she will sculpt them out of clay. That's how the kits work. You sculpt them out of clay, and then you make them into vinyl. People, companies in other countries will steal that and make it, mass produce it out of who knows what. It's not nice vinyl or anything. It's just literally toxic stuff. So it's very bad for you as well, and can be dangerous. And you know, they overwork people to make those dolls as well, which is another thing that I feel like people don't talk about enough, is that they underpay workers that are making these dolls to make them, so mass produce them. And when you look up budget reborns, actually I'll just put a video right here, like a screen recording. When you look up budget reborns, it will usually come up with an Amazon link. When you click the Amazon link, I just clicked it right now, it'll usually show some photos of lots of dolls that are probably around $30 to $60. Let me find one on here that is a good example. That looks like a beautiful doll, right? Only $22. And you know, it would be amazing if we could get a doll like that for $22, because that's a very, very pretty doll. But now let's go to the reviews. What does this doll actually look like? It looks like that. So not the best doll. That's one's obviously a scam, because it comes like that. Plus, that is a stolen photo from a real artist that spent a lot of time sculpting, somebody sculpting that doll, and then somebody painting that doll. It's a real photo. Then this one right here, this is the Levi kit by Bonnie Brown, which is stolen. Bonnie Brown, these are copyrighted kits that she made. So obviously try to stay away from Amazon. Do not go on Amazon to buy dolls unless they're Ashton Drake. I think Ashton Drake has some on there. But there are many, many scams on Amazon, and it's just really bad. Now, also when you look up budget reborns, there will also be websites like, I'll show on there, MK Reborns. This is a good one. See, it says that these dolls are about, I'll show on the screen, they're about $100 for this beautiful art doll, and that's just not going to be sent to you. Really, anything that shows a photo of a pretty doll for a cheap price, those are all going to be scams. So definitely definitely avoid those. And do not buy any of those dolls, because if it looks too good to be true, it's probably too good to be true. So I hope this video helped you. I know that these kind of videos helped me a lot when I was first learning about reborn dolls. So make sure to like and subscribe. That would really help me out. And also, if my voice sounds weird, I'm literally sick right now, so don't mind that. But bye, guys.